Trinity's defiant act of war drew the warlock's mental attacks, which she fiercely resisted. Within the Bone Temple, she unearthed the truth of her creation, just as Reece felt an undeniable pull towards her. Crashing the warlock's twisted celebration, Trinity unleashed her raw power as the veil between worlds tore. The ghosts of the first warlocks, victims of the very magic the current warlocks wielded, emerged and knelt before her. Reece witnessed Trinity's ascent, recognizing their new role, her army. But with this newfound power and spectral allegiance, what destiny awaits Trinity? And what future battles will Reece and the rebels face as her army in this transformed world? Trinity walked into the heart of the cracked spirit realm, where echoes of the warlock's oldest council lingered. 7 ghostly figures hovered around her, their robes stitched with starlight and blood. "You tore the veil," said the eldest. "You bring unrest. I bring justice," she replied. They showed her visions, warlocks sacrificing children, rewriting bloodlines, enslaving spirits. She saw her own blood being passed hand to hand like a relic. "You are the last key," said one. "If you open the next gate, magic itself could unravel." Trinity stared at her palms, then let it. Far away, Reece crossed into the Ashlands, guided by the scent of burnt spirit magic. He found the remains of a ruined village and a child who clutched a single message burned into bark. "The veil is breaking. Trinity lives." Reece closed his eyes and whispered, "I'm coming." In a hidden warlock armory, Trinity discovered relics forged from bone, blood, and soul, items created by the warlocks to suppress rebellion. She didn't destroy them, she repurposed them. "I'll use your tools against you," she told the bonesmith spirits, who watched her work in silent awe. When she emerged, she wore a crown of iron thorns and armor laced with runes of resistance. She was no longer running, she was marching to war. Reece's group was ambushed near the canyon gates by warlocks wearing black veils. They whispered her name like a curse, but Reece fought like a man who had seen the end and come back. He tore through them with tooth and flame, shouting, "She's not your prophecy anymore. She's mine." Trinity returned to the archive with her rebels. This time, they weren't searching. They were carving names. Every lost child, every erased soul, every twisted experiment. They engraved them into the warlock's own walls. "This is the truth they tried to bury," Trinity said, her voice cracking. As they finished the list, Alara found one name none of them recognized. Kalen Dross. Kale went still. "My brother." The silence that followed was the loudest sound Trinity had ever heard. Reece entered a temple where the floor was cracked by spirit fire. At its center, a statue of a girl with a crown of thorns. Not a goddess, a warning. "She's becoming legend," Juniper whispered. "No," Reece said, jaw tight. "She's becoming herself." As twilight fell, Trinity felt her power dip, her connection to the veil weakening. "The hollow hour," whispered Alara, "a curse left behind by the elders. During this hour, your soul is exposed." Trinity staggered. Memories poured out, not just hers, Kale's, Juniper's, even Reece's. She saw him crying as a boy, alone, caged, forgotten. And then, she felt him, awake, breathing, near. "Reece," she whispered. Reece jerked upright in his tent, gasping. "She said my name." He ran into the darkness, following an instinct stronger than any spell. The hollow hour passed, but its bridge between them remained. At the edge of the spirit divide, where the rivers flowed in reverse and gravity cracked, Trinity made camp. It was here, legend said, that magic was first broken. The warlocks would arrive by dawn. Trinity stood beneath the warped sky and said to her rebels, "No more hiding, no more mercy. Tonight, we write the final verse." She placed her hand on the earth, and it rose to meet her like a beast waking from slumber. Reece reached the divide just before dusk. He saw the firelight, heard the chants. He saw her, crowned, glowing, unbroken. She turned, sensing him. Their eyes met across the divide. Not a reunion, a beginning. The air crackled with anticipation. The final verse was about to be written, not in hushed whispers in hidden archives, but in the roar of battle on a broken landscape. The clash between the old order and the rising tide of justice was inevitable. Had Trinity, in her quest for justice, unleashed something far more dangerous than the warlocks themselves? Would Reece reach her side before the ancient darkness consumed them all? And what was the true meaning of the girl with the crown of thorns? A warning or a harbinger of something far more terrifying?
Hey, I am Trinity. Want to know what happens next? Then click the link in the description below and download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of Chosen by Fate, Rejected by the Alpha.